turn this around here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's wait for some peeps to jump on. Here. Ooh, check that out. Share to group. There we go. That is the coolest thing. Did I bring my glasses? Oh no. Good morning. Did I share? Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, here they are. Check me out. Ta-da! New glasses. Hey. How's it going, Tony? Hey, Julie. Yeah. Gonna get raw. Gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. Gotta do it. I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes. Good morning, Cole. Hey, Rhonda. I don't think we know each other. We must be one of the plethora. Is anybody else getting like a lot of friend requests lately? It's crazy. Hey, Julie. Hey, thanks. You're so sweet. You're a liar, but you're sweet. Oh, the title got me. Yeah. It is. You know me. Well, you may not know me, but you know that Strengths Finders, I had to make mine up. Agitator. There's got to be people that just dig something out of you that it's going to make you mad. But then if you have sense and you are self-aware and you want to get better, then you stop and you're like, oh, and then you can fix it, right? But first you got to be aware. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to get going. So you guys can watch this later. So, I listened to something that this person put out there, and this person is like followed by a lot of people, lots of influence. A lot of people are following this person. And I watched a video of their morning routine. And basically the morning routine was straight to work. You know, up early, coffee, and then at the counter working. And it kind of pissed me off a little bit because this person claims to be a Christian, right? But here's what I know, and I'm seeing it more every day. There's a difference between Christians and kingdom, Jesus, radical followers, right? I'm on this one. But there's lots of these people. So for whatever reason, either she's not doing the habits that I'm going to share with you that I do on a daily basis, right? Matthew 6:33, or she just didn't show it. Either way, it's wrong in my mind. If you have a lot of influence and, you believe Jesus is the only way to heaven, which it is. There's one way, right? But you're not taking the opportunity with the platform that you have to share it. It made me mad a little bit. So my husband and I have been reflecting on this a lot, and he says this to me a lot. What I do every morning, I guarantee nobody probably that in my circle, maybe Stacey Harris, maybe, I don't know, like religiously, like every single day, like, for the last 13 years. That for me, and I changed it up a little bit and I'll share why. But the last 13 years, I would open my eyes and get grateful. And then I'm straight to Jesus. Like I'm straight to the Bible, in the Word, praying, and just that feeling his presence. And then just, leaning into that, and just, that's how you become more, right? And it starts with putting your armor on. It starts with seeking first the kingdom and his righteousness, right? And then I have a routine of, of course, my kids are going to school then, right? So my kids go to school, and then, so I meet with my husband, and my husband and I pray together, and we are doing a devotional together. And then I'm back to me. So my me is, I do a yoga practice. I'm actually in the room right now where I do it, in our movie room. Yoga practice, and then I meditate. And there's a lot of Christians who don't meditate because they forget that salvation means salvation. You can never lose your salvation, but they're ignorant to the fact that they don't still their mind and meditate because they think they're going to go to hell because they've heard that it's a religion. And I don't fight that battle anymore. Yoga's not a religion. Meditation's not a religion. Go ahead and stay anxious and worried and a nervous wreck all day long. Go ahead. I'm just saying meditate, and that won't happen anymore. So there's the meditation. And then I look at my vision board. I'm looking at it right now, and I do what we call a qigong practice. It's just like qi means energy, and it's kind of like rebounding, where your lymph system doesn't have a natural like flow. So like you either rebound, and this is kind of a way for me to do that. But what I know is this, is our subconscious minds are the most impressionable within the first 20 minutes of waking up or soon after we go to sleep, right? Our subconscious minds are just so impressionable. And so I started really leaning into that. So now when I wake up, my ringtone is, this is going to be the best day of my life, like my alarm. So when my alarm goes off, that's the song. So immediately that song's in my head and I'm thinking that. And so I decided to really take advantage of that time so I started saying my affirmations out loud. So I'm in my affirmations. I am successful. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am wealthy. You know, the gold mine within me is being released now. Like just, you know, all these affirmations and just receiving what's already mine, my inheritance, right? And so look, listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff for you, right? Like, cause you need to know, like, there's the kingdom life. It was meant to live now, like right now. People are missing out on abundance. People are like, let's talk about the difference between Christians and radical Jesus followers, you know. And here's something that I started paying attention to. Like last week, I noticed I go to a mega and I'm looking around and like from where I can sit anyways. And I looked around and Kurt and I are the only ones with their Bibles open, journals out, taking notes, getting fed, right? And so I thought, well, maybe it's a fluke because I never really like paid attention because I'm like just engaged and present. So this past weekend, I'm like, we are the only ones, right? Like, what are you doing? And so then when I run into a woman who's been going to church for 20 years and, you know, she's just kind of trolling through life and she's miserable and she's riddled with anxiety and her marriage is terrible. And I asked her if she's ever prayed for her husband. And she looks like I have 3 heads because she never heard that before. I'm like, you've been here 20 years. I know we've talked about it in church. I know Poppy has preached a sermon on it. I know Rach has probably preached a sermon on the power of a praying wife, right? Or the power of a praying husband or whatever. So it's like, if you want to, you know, have an abundant life, right? If you want to have an abundant life and you want to tap into the power. So check this out. See that? Dorothy and the red ruby slippers. And guess who's next to her? Courage. It's Cowardly Lion, right? So it's like we have always had the power, right? But we had to dig out courage because the enemy's always going to try to keep you in fear. Always courage, put them up. Sorry. But look, here's the deal. It's like it takes habits, right? And so I'm here to tell you, yeah, I don't have 1 million followers following me, but I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you the truth. Your habits, and if you're not, your first thing that you're doing is not getting grateful and praising the Lord and praying and getting in the Word, you're in your own power. You're not tapping into the power that you have within you, right? You're not tapping. What is it? And like, that's what we're really passionate about is like, what is it blocking this person? It's usually some sort of trauma or something they, you know, grew up with. And, you know, we know conditioning's for real, right? Like small minds and great minds, their subconscious and conscious minds are just wired differently, right? So you have to go find some people who have the great minds, right? So you're hanging out with people that you're constantly having to like pet because you hurt their feelings or they're always offended. You know, those people are always walking around looking to get offended, right? First of all, so you got to get rid of them. Like you got to, like, I'm not saying don't love people, but I'm just saying that, you know, you are who you hang out with, right? That's powerful, powerful things. So go find the ones that have great minds and that are talking about the things that they're for, that are focused on the things that they're for, not the things that they're against and what the President Trump is doing or not doing or what, you know, gluten or you know, you're going to die if you use this or whatever. You know, that is the things that you're against. And so when you find, I'm sorry, I have some notes on here. So I have it on my computer because I don't know. I don't have a reason. That's just what worked best for me. But it's about who you hang around, right? And so look, here's the deal is I don't follow religion. I follow Jesus. Okay. I cuss a little. Shit, piss, damn. Like I cuss a little, but let me tell you, I follow Jesus closer than most of y'all, right? I'm radical follower of Jesus, and I understand that I'm like a fluke that somebody meets Jesus like, Amit, take me, choose me, and then I went and I did started doing all these disciplines that takes people years to do, right? I mean, immediately. I just was blessed with an amazing spiritual mom who just like, you got to do this. Like the word is to be prayed. If you don't know the word of God, like there's lots of religions that don't want you to know what the word says, right? They want you to keep your mouth, especially the women, they want you to keep your mouth shut, right? That's religion. I don't follow religion. I follow Jesus, right? I drink red wine. I love to drink a good red blend. Hey, I might have 2 glasses, but guess what? I'm going to bring a lot more people to heaven than some of y'all because I'm not, I follow Jesus. And here's what Jesus is about. Grace upon grace upon grace. I screw up all the time. Just did, right? That's why I pray for forgiveness every day, because the prayer of a righteous man avails. So if you're not praying for forgiveness every day, then your prayers aren't even getting answered, right? Just realize it's grace upon grace. I am a sinner in need of a savior, right? But I'm not going to go around and talk about the things that I'm against and say do, don't. I'm saying love, 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 right? Like Johnny Loper says, love, love, love. It's all about love. That's how you catch people, friends. And when you just love, just because you don't drink or you don't cuss, for whatever reason, doesn't mean that you condemn other people that might be free, like they don't have bondage. So they're like not afraid to like be real, or like if it slips out or whatever, like just be real. It's just love, love, love. Yeah. So if you're looking for a community of women, for an event of strong, bold, courageous women, look, courage, that are going to lift you up and tell you the truth. And then you're going to take it and you're going to leave with these amazing gifts. The rise is for you. If you don't want to hear about your blind spots, right? If it makes you mad and offends you, like if you don't want to grow, if you don't want to go to the next level, if you don't want to be broke free for some bondages that you don't maybe not even know that you have, right? If you're okay with living mediocre, if you're okay of letting your inheritance go and not, then it's not for you. Then rise isn't for you. But let me challenge you, if you're ready to live an abundant life, because I'm living an abundant life. Kingdom life was meant to live now, abundantly, spiritually, physically, financially, in every single way, right? Yes, there's many mansions in heaven, right? There's many mansions in heaven, it says in John, and it says, and if it wasn't true, I wouldn't tell you. So basically Jesus is saying, I wouldn't lie to you, right? So many, but here too, on heaven as it is on earth, right? So if that's you, rise is for you. If you're ready to go next level, right? Rise is for you. If you don't want to hear the truth about yourself, it's not for you. But if you're ready to stop sitting on the fence, if you're ready to be a yes person versus I'm interested or maybe, like what's that even mean? That's yes or no. It's black or white, right? So if you're ready to move, go next level, you need to come to Rise, and you need to bring all your friends, right? All your great mind friends, or the ones that are on their way that need to be around other great minds, right? You need to take that step. Then you need to do it today. I'm going to challenge you. Do it today. Commit today. Do something different. Get off the fence. Jump, right? Like God didn't release blessings into Joshua and the priest had to like be bold and step into the water before he even moved it. He requires us to move, right? Action, just like love is action. You got to move, right? You got to move, friends. I'm going to put the link down here. We're ready to help you. If you're ready to, get down and dirty and have some fun, we're going to have fun. VIP party's going to be awesome. We're going to drink wine. Like it's not a big drunk party, but we're going to drink wine because we're adults, right? I just want to tell you that, they didn't run out of wedding at that wine until Jesus and his homies showed up. I got a t-shirt made that says, Jesus is my homie. Can't wait to show it to you. Because it's the truth, right? And we're going to have parties. We're going to have a photo booth. But then it's going to be hard. You might hear some things that, oof. All right, but now now you can fix it. I'm going to put the link down here. Get off the fence. Get off the fence. It's about love, love, love. It's not about do, don't. Grace upon grace, friends. Grace upon grace. Shit, damn, piss. See, like I'm going to heaven. Yep. Hey, make it an amazing day. Talk to you soon. Peace.